see what we got.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers.
Well, he quit already? I guess so. Oh, that's the last one. Alright, quick, man. Let's get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Quick, ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Oh, that could have been a kick.
Quickly out wide for Bateman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the option right is Jackson.
Oh, come here. Where my pick at? Where my fumble at?
Converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
13.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Nah.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
One 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check. and force a punting situation.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Whoop! Whoop!
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging.
Uh-oh, what you doing, coach? Oh. What? Score, brother, he beat. He is beat. Stay on the mic. Don't come off the mic. Stay on the mic.
To the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for
I'm
a
about to
touchdown
blow you out
inside
the
the red
water.
zone.
You talking on, saying something, didn't get off the mic. Oh,
You're thinking kicking a field goal and getting three.
it's a wrap for you, my
We might
boy.
look back on this in the second half and say,
It's a wrap.
when they didn't get
It's a
points on
wrap
that
for you.
drive? This could cost them.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
It may
Oh,
be
that's
only a
the
gain of
offense.
3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Oh, we about to blow him out the water.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a
about to
run
blow
release
this
there. They
thing
guessed
out the
correctly
water.
that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Watch that over there.
From
Watch
the
that over
gun
there.
on 3rd down,
Come on, throw it to him.
Jackson.
Come on.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Oh, we just there. We just
Get this
there.
all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson.
Give me that shit. Give me that
That's
shit.
for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Oh, yeah, let's go on here real quick. Get this head up out of here. And get this head up out of here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Get this cat up out of here.
And it's caught.
Get this dude up out of here, man.
Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the
Get
Dolphins
up
are
out of
on the
here.
board first on the road here in Baltimore.
The catch and the touchdown,
Get this
they were
dude
the
up out
end
of here,
result
man.
of a terrific route
Easy
run by the
work.
receiver.
Easy work.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
Probably the best person we played all year home, man.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
I said I'm probably the best person you played all year home, man. Shoot. We'll see by the end of the game. I don't even think he's gonna
Now
score,
after
my
the
boy.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
No.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you bring the
This is going to be easy work right here. I see that now.
Not the one that you're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On second down, here's the option.
Get off of that. Get off of that.
There he goes, left side.
Come on.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like I said, homeboy, I'm probably the best person who played all year, my boy. All year.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
Come on, Edwards. He ain't going nowhere.
4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Oh, that's a pick. That's a pick. He's throwing the ball right in our hands. Come on, that's a pick.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Nah, he can't get that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's
Get
Edwards.
that. Get that. Get that.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 28. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Man, I gotta let him out, bro.
1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
A quick pass out to Aguilar.
Yeah.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Pick. I'm such a goat. I'm such a goat in this game, man. I'm such a goat. I'm such a goat. I know what you're going to do before you even do it, my boy. I'm such a goat on this game, man. Such a goat.
Because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy.
I got one, coach.
And going deep for Hill.
Oh, Hill. Come on. You got to throw that.
Kyle Hamilton picks
You got to throw that right. Oh, my God. You got to throw that right.
He gets this up past the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get him back into this game.
And he'll power his way forward.
Cool, you killing us right now, my boy.
First down carry.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all. They decided to start it with a running play.
Make it up.
I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. On second down, here's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much.
None of
It's
that.
incomplete.
You better stick to running the ball.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their
Hey, you better
timeouts.
stick to running that route.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
All right, that's all you.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson now.
Throw it. Come on. Oh my God! How did y'all let him do that?
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
They gave him alligator arm.
Touchdown.
Wow, that's
Shot
crazy.
Bateman, 75 yards.
That is
And the
nuts.
Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Ain't no way.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh, come on, he
And
do.
he won't
How
get
he
this to the
get up?
20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, and two
This
are going to be
is
intercepted
underthrown. Yeah.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens
So he
are
underthrowing it.
at
Okay.
their own
Okay.
28-yard line.
He underthrowing the
I'm not
ball.
sure that the
No
wheels
pressure or
are
nothing. Look at
completely
that.
off, but they're shaking a little bit.
No
That's
pressure
3
or nothing. He's
interceptions,
still
and now
underthrowing the
interceptions
ball.
here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions.
Man, we just
That's
gonna run the
exactly
ball.
the attitude that has to be
Not
adopted.
no pass.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
No, we changed it.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's Jackson off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Talk to
4th
him.
down, and out comes Jordan Stout here
Dang.
to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
All right, come on here. Let's go. Let's go.
Take it right on the 30. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 37-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. catch. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Some protection. There we go. Get in there, boy. Get in there. Look, definitely have to bad look.
First half is winding down, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Sanders now to add the extra point.
All right, we'll go bunch.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Dolphins 14, Ravens 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Let's see.
Taken at the goal line.
No.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
DC, right?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach.
Come on, Rick, get down.
And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up
incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Come on, got one. Bill.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the
well, this is taken in.
That's a hot one.
That is
That's a hot one.
touchdown Miami.
That's a hot one.
Jalen Waddle, 27 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Go ahead. You at X. You at X.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ooh, what the drop him.
A brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it. Jackson.
Ah.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits,
let him get on.
sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They go play action now. Jackson. He'll
Right.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw.
Oh, he running for his life back there.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, let him that middle.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Edwards.
Oh, boy, how y'all allow that to happen, man?
Tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's
Y'all
taken
allow
down
that
right
to happen.
after. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Okay, nobody get a hand on that, man.
Zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go.
Oh, good look.
There we go.
Set up here.
There we go.
He's past the 30.
There we go.
He will score. Touchdown, Miami. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
But it has some wheels on it, though.
And good by Sanders.
Definitely has some wheels on it.
14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
There you go.
And he
I'll
had
let
no
him
room
run
to
it.
run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and
I couldn't get that. Oh, my God. I couldn't get that. Oh, my
Watching what's
God.
happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an
Oh, I
excellent
couldn't
job
get
moving the
that.
ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Oh, I
because
couldn't get that.
offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's see here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards.
Standing there, my boy.
And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, God. How did they pick that up?
How did they pick that up? 15 yards there for number 15.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's a pick. He caught that, bro. Get out of here, bro.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, Jackson.
White. Ah, come on. How's he getting that bullshit? How's he getting that bullshit?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
How's he getting that?
He is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
We get picked off every time we throw the ball on the street. He just floats the shit, and we can't get that. Run up there and get it. That's some bullshit.
Tucker with the extra point.
Let's score again.
Interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
We got to take that to the crib.
That number is empirical.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them. And
Woo, that boy fast.
This is down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Again, it's Achane. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane.
We want you to get back on offense.
Yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play
We
from
need
you.
some get back defense. We definitely need to redeem ourselves.
Extra point up.
We gave up too many
Sanders.
points this game.
And the lead now up to 14.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Floating the ball, and we
Now
can't
after
get
the
that
touchdown,
shit.
ready to kick it away is Sanders.
He's floating the ball.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Ow, big man, you gonna miss him though? Big man, you gonna miss him though? Oh my God, big man. Alright, let's fight now.
50 inside the 25.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Well, now they'll try the end around. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Jackson to throw.
Come on, how the fuck you don't hit this?
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here.
We're going to score again. Get the ball for the score again.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra. So when your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
There's always somewhere to run the football.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Third and 20. Back to throw is Tua.
Come here, coach. We got him again. We got him again. We got him again, coach.
A big pickup there.
We got him again.
That should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
What a call there on third down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Achane going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
GG, my boy.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away from the victory.
They be trying to save these dudes. They be trying their best to save these dudes.
Ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
This game shouldn't even been close.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
EA for you. They like to hold people's hands.
So long, everybody.
They like to hold people's hands, bro. We'll get back on tomorrow. Yeah, dang, EA got to do better. EA must do better, man. Jesus Christ.